Hey guys, Camden's Takes. Today we're going over the final planet in our solar system, Neptune. Neptune is the 8th planet from the sun and is the farthest planet from the sun and our last gas giant and ice giant. It's the 3rd most massive planet, but the 4th largest planet in the solar system. That's because Neptune can only hold 57.7 Earths, but Uranus can hold 63 Earths inside. Neptune is named after the Roman god of the ocean or sea. Neptune has an element named after it, neptunium. Scientists use mathematical calculations to predict where Neptune was because it's too dim to be seen with the unaided eye, and Uranus' orbit was being affected by another planet. That's when astronomers got the idea that there's an 8th planet in our solar system, so Urban Le Verrier went to the Berlin Observatory and confirmed Neptune's existence. Neptune is known as Uranus' twin planet because they have a lot in common. They're both gas giant planets and special gas giant planets called ice giants, which both have icy cores and heavier elements and are smaller than Saturn and Jupiter, and also have heavier gases like water, methane, and ammonia, and other materials. And just like Uranus, it's also blue because methane in its atmosphere. Speaking of atmosphere, its atmosphere is made up of hydrogen and helium and methane. It also has a lot of hydrogen sulfide in its atmosphere, which makes it smell like rotten eggs like Uranus, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. Neptune has the fastest winds in the solar system, which are 2,000 miles per hour. The reason its winds are so fast is because it's so cold that it has less friction, so its winds are faster. And these winds are faster than the speed of sound. It's one of 4 ringed planets in our solar system, along with Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus, which are part of the 9 ringed objects in the solar system, along with Rhea, Chariklo, Chiron, Haumea, and Quaoar. Neptune's diameter is 49,258 kilometers, while its radius is 24,341 kilometers. Its mass is 1.24 times 10 to the power of 26 kilograms. Neptune's density is 1.64 G-cm to the power of 3, and Neptune is actually the densest of the gas giants in the solar system. Neptune takes 165 years to orbit around the sun, and its orbital speed is 12,000 miles per hour. Neptune has at least 6 faint rings, which are made up of dust and rocky chunks. And Neptune's Adam's ring has ring arcs, which are particles in the rings that cluster together. Neptune has 16 confirmed moons, which are named after water deities like Neptune. Triton is Neptune's largest moon that orbits Neptune backwards in retrograde and at a steep incline. Triton and Pluto are actually twins, which means Triton is actually a dwarf planet that got captured by Neptune's gravity. They both have identical atmosphere compositions and internal oceans that can contain life and have the same surface materials. Sometimes Pluto cuts inside Neptune's orbit, causing it to be closer to the sun than Neptune sometimes. Neptune is one of 6 planets in our solar system that have magnetic fields, along with Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Earth, and Mercury. Neptune has an eccentric orbit around the sun. 4,456,000,000 kilometers is its perihelion, and it gets as far as 4,546,000,000 kilometers at aphelion. Neptune tilts on its axis 28 degrees, similar to Earth's 23-degree tilt. One day on Neptune is 16 hours. It takes 4 hours for the sun's light to reach Neptune because it's 30 times farther from the sun than Earth, which makes Neptune a very cold planet, negative 353.2 degrees Fahrenheit, which is its coldest average temperature, which is colder than Uranus's coldest recorded temperature. Like I said in my Uranus video, methane doesn't allow heat to escape, and Neptune has more methane than Uranus, so Neptune is warmer. Neptune's great dark spot is thought to be a hole in its methane atmosphere or a great big storm. Neptune's dark spot is similar to Jupiter's great red spot, except it lives a shorter life, But Neptune does form new dark spots. Neptune's cloud patterns are pretty unique. The high-altitude clouds are white and reflective, while the lower layers have smog-like haze formed from hydrocarbons. Speaking of reflective, Neptune has a medium albedo, which means it reflects not a lot of sunlight, but not very little sunlight, so it's in between. Neptune's layers are the upper atmosphere, where the cloud tops are, and the atmosphere is hydrogen, helium, and methane gas, and the mantle is water, ammonia, and methane ices, while the core is rock and ice and is the size of Earth. The Hubble telescope, the James Webb telescope, and the New Horizons spacecraft took pictures of Neptune, and the Voyager 2 spacecraft also took pictures of Neptune, but is the only spacecraft to pass by Neptune. Neptune can also rain down diamonds due to pressure squeezing the carbon in the atmosphere to create diamond rain, just like Uranus. Neptune's auroras are cyan due to energetic particles from the sun interacting with trihydrogen cation. And unlike Earth's polar auroras, Neptune's auroras appear at mid-altitudes due to Neptune's highly tilted magnetic field. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content. Hope you learned something new today. Bye.